why are you doing what you're doing? What is your mission? What do you want to give to the people?
That's really a good question. Honestly, I don't know.
No?
No, that's why I'm doing it. Because if I knew it, it would be less interesting.
Okay.
So I'm discovering
you do
why
discovering.
I do what I do, and I think this is part of the process of an artistic research.
So when you go into your work, you have no idea. You just find out while you're doing it.
I have some urge. I have some fascination. I have some attraction. And during the process, sometimes I understand why I have this attraction, or something that happens sometimes from people who pass by. Because the lucky part that doing a public art work is that, you know, kids pass by and say something. Sometimes kids say something really meaningful, you know.
For example?
For example, the king is naked. No,
Yeah,
it was
okay.
a kid who said that. No, so they really say the truth, or they unveil something that it's in front of you, but people refuse to see it.
So is it about to unveil?
It's about to unveil, but at the same time, you have to do it in a good way without, you know, ruining the sacredness or the miracle in it. So I always try to provoke, but, you know, like masking it. I try to push the beauty on it, but also a little bit of weirdness.
Yeah, but I think what I feel or what I see is like you like to provocate. So when you look back about all the things you've done, what are the things in response which there are in common?
Well, I don't know. This should be a question that I could ask you, you know, because from the outside it's more easy maybe to discover some patterns, but after some years, I think, you know, I can tell you some stories about some old works that I did in Italy. 10 years ago, I made this big Madonna with the child. No, after I was going to finish the last day, I moved the head upside down, and I was there painting the head upside down. A young lady, was like 30 years old. She was down and she was shouting at me, "Hey, yeah, yeah." I thought, look, this young lady, happy for the street art, the colors that we bring in the city. No, she was very upset because she said, "What are you doing? You don't do that. Shame on you. You don't touch the Madonna." And I was like, "I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not doing anything unrespectful. This is a visual experiment in my mind." I tried to explain, but she was down. She was so upset she left. So I was a little bit like that. After I finished, I went down, I stepped back, I look at the Madonna with child, I say, it's strong. And I saw an old lady, like my grandmother, coming from far away like that. And I was like, my God, she's gonna complain, I'm gonna be very ashamed. No, she was super happy. She was like, beautiful, fantastic. So at that point, I was expecting that reaction from a young person and being more conservative, an old person. So it was the opposite. So I had the boldness to ask the lady, thank you, but please, what you see on the painting? And she told me, I see that the Holy Mother is praying for us, looking at God, no, trying to forgive us, telling God that will forgive us. And I told her, thank you so much, because she actually were giving a new interpretation. So at that point, I realized that people project themselves into the work. So if the work of art sometimes became something that you didn't even
Expect.
consider it.
Okay.
And it makes like it became a mirror where the observer can see himself or can project his fears or desires. No, at that point I realized that that was what I was looking for. That is also the tarot cards. When you read tarots, when you make tarots, you actually project yourself into the symbol. So I connected thanks to this old lady that was so happy, and even the young one who was very upset. I understood what I was trying to do. Some work of art that were in a way neutral, but not decorative, because when it's decorative, it's just decoration.
Yeah,
Doesn't really work that way. So this, I hope, explain that the artistic research, it's a step-by-step knowledge, and the more you do it, sometimes the more you understand what you're going to do.
Can art make a better future? Oh, we have to go. We have to go?
I hope.
Little question.
I don't know. I hope.
Do you want to try in that direction, or you have no?
Well, I have to say, I'm forced to be positive. I enjoy better happiness rather than sadness. I think there will be a balance between what art can be for the people, and I think that art should be really connected to life.
Okay.
After that, I'm still trying to answer you, because honestly, I don't really know the answer. Sometimes it works that way. Sometimes I feel that art, it's like useless, compared to
Sure.
like I build a house after I live in this house.
Okay.
I make a painting. After what you do, maybe you change people's life. Maybe people don't even look at it. So it's really like making paper airplanes and trying to make them fly.
Okay.
Form this inspiration into something artistic, into something inspiring, also for people, also for the observer. If you have some question, I can try to answer.
No.
No question.
I didn't get it because what's about here? The Berlin bear.
It's a symbol of Berlin symbol.
Okay, but has this to do with gastein?
Where are you from?
Hamburg.
So you're not represented. That's why you complain.
No, I know Berlin, of course.
Well, Barbara, she's from Berlin, so I saw that the majority of the cars parked in the parking were from Deutschland, from Berlin. So
Most of the galleries, most of the artists at the beginning are all from Berlin. And
there is a big connection among Berlin and Bad Gastein
Yes.
for this art.
And sometimes we felt at the beginning that wir haben eigentlich immer gedacht, das war so ein bisschen wie Mitte nach dem Mauerfall oder wie der Ostberlin nach dem Mauerfall, weil hier alles brach lag und wir hatten eine große weiße Wiese und wir konnten machen, was wir wollten, so ungefähr. Und deswegen wurde es ganz oft verglichen, so ein bisschen wie nach der Wende und es geht ein Neubeginn und so. Deswegen ist Berlin eine große Referenz für Bad Gastein.
Dankeschön. So, OZMO, is it true that the mayor gave you a